Here's something terrifying. Did you know that once your immune system figures out that you have eyeballs, you're already blind? It's true. Meaning if your immune system discovers you have eyeballs, it's going to attack them until you have gone blind because it thinks there's an issue. Your eyeballs have a very specific protein called crystalline that exists really nowhere else in the body. So let's say you find yourself in a little altercation, somebody winds up and jacks you in the eyeball, causes a little trauma there. Your immune system says, oh shit, there's an issue, let's go take a look. Discovers this crystalline, says we don't like this, attacks it, makes you go blind in both eyes. That's why if there's heavy eye trauma, they sometimes gotta pop them both out. Take care of your ojos. It's kind of scary.
If your immune system ever found out that you have eyeballs, you would go blind. Which means right now your immune system has no clue that you can see. Because if it did, they would attack your eyeballs until you can no longer ever see.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But there is such a thing as autoimmune retinopathy, where your immune system mistakenly identifies proteins in your retina, that's the back part of the eye, as foreign bodies and then tries to neutralize them. This can lead to vision loss, but that's super rare and is not something that most of us have to worry about.
Do you know why the eyes are invisible to our bodies? The eyes have been hiding themselves purely for self-preservation. This is because once the eyes are discovered by the immune system will attack the eyes crazily. As one of the most important organs in the body, our bodies have never known the existence of eyes because they do not use an immune system at all. Every time a virus invades, the temperature will be soared to eliminate the virus. The eyes cannot withstand high temperatures, so they run their own immune system to protect themselves. The eyes and the body are two independent departments. The reason why the immune system attacks the eyes crazily is because to them the eyes are neither viruses nor bacteria, but a foreign body. If the body discovers the existence of eyes, your immune system will immediately launch an attack, and white blood cells will instantly melt the eyeballs into the eye sockets. But the mystery of the eyes doesn't end there. The structure of the eye is comparable to an extremely complex optical system. The human eye has 576 million pixels, which is unmatched by any digital camera.
You would go blind right now if your immune system realized that you have eyes. Your immune system has never seen your eyes, and it doesn't even know that you have eyes. That's because your eyes are protected behind a special barrier that keeps immune cells out. It's called immune privilege. And that's a good thing, because if it ever found out, you go blind. Seriously. If those barriers broke and your immune system suddenly detected the proteins inside your eyes, it would think they were foreign invaders and attack them. Your own body would destroy your vision trying to protect you from yourself. There's even a real condition called autoimmune uveitis where that actually happens. In fact, it's the same for your brain. Even your brain is protected from your immune system. The reason is that your brain and your eyes are some of the most delicate parts of your body, and the immune system simply cannot be allowed to interfere here. So yeah, your eyes are hidden away from your immune system for your own safety. But tell me, what do you think about this?
I know that for many people, myself included, this video right here definitely had me surprised. This TikTok slideshow that I got tagged in starts off by showing an image of a woman saying, rating things my immune system has done to me. Then it closes out by saying, discovered my eyes, negative 100,000 out of 10. And this slideshow is referencing that one fact that many people have probably heard relatively recently, where your immune system doesn't know that your eyes exist, and if it finds out, then it will attack your eyes and essentially cause you to go blind. So specifically in this case, this creator had chronic uveitis, which can be linked to multiple autoimmune disorders. So to put it very simply, this is essentially just swelling in the middle layer of your eye, and if these symptoms get bad enough, this can eventually cause you to go blind. What caused this creator's eye to be removed, however, was something known as phthisis bulbi. This is end-stage eye, where the damage is irreversible and oftentimes you'll have your eye removed. This type of condition is not very common at all, so I don't want people to worry in the comments that this will just randomly happen to you, but it can happen.
Your immune system has no idea that you have eyeballs, and it's no accident. When you think about it, this is quite peculiar, as your eyes are the only wet organ that are in contact with the world, and so they're picking up debris, bacteria and viruses all the time, and so they need a way to fight that, but the immune system isn't it. We call this phenomenon immune privilege. There's white cells playing their privilege card. And it makes a surprising amount of sense considering that the eye's cornea needs to stay clear for it to still function effectively as our body's camera. Our species wouldn't have survived very long if our white cells came to attack the cornea every single time a bacteria got stuck in there, causing an inflammatory response and leading it to get cloudy and causing us to see nothing. So how does the eye actually deal with bacteria? There are multiple different ways, and they're mainly controlled by our eye's irrigation system, also known as tears. I guess they do have magic powers. Tears contain antimicrobial compounds including lysozyme, which help break down invaders. They also continually wash the eye and have lipids that make it tough for invaders to stick. Have you checked your privilege?
Your eyes use a separate immune system to the rest of your body, which means there's no connection. As far as your white blood cells are concerned, there's no connection between your eyes and your body. And if your body just clocks on one day, zap, it's taking your eyes out.
Gone, bro. Scary.
It thinks your eyes are ops and it's taking them out.
Scary stuff. That's scary.
Yeah, vision's gone immediately.
Scary stuff.
And I'm just talking about it like, say, I'm smarter than my own body. I'm just willy-willy putting it in the universe for Donnie to find out.
Your immune system does not know you have eyeballs. If it becomes aware of the fact that you do have eyeballs, it will attack them, causing blindness. I feel like an anatomical DJ right now. Got 2 turntables and some eyeballs. You can chalk this weird fact up to something called immune privilege. Bunch of white cells out here with their immune privilege cards. This unique characteristic, or privilege, is only afforded to a handful of tissues in the body. Your eyeballs are the only wet organ that's constantly exposed to the atmosphere. They're just out here swabbing the air, picking up microbes and dust and all kinds of crap. But a basic requirement for your eyes to work is the fact that it has to stay transparent. So every time something gets in your eye, you can't have a bunch of white cells and inflammation coming in and mucking up the tissue because you wouldn't be able to see. Evolution has given you a workaround though. Your eyes have a separate way of controlling germs, and this includes things like chemical warfare, physical barriers, and the fact that they can just wash themselves on the regular. And don't be fooled, immune privilege is not like an ironclad state of being. If you're unfortunate enough to ever traumatize an eyeball, you will know that the immune system does come in to do its job. But when it does, it often damages tissues, making it to where your vision doesn't come back 100%. And to add insult to injury, once your immune system is in a place where it shouldn't be, it's going to recognize all of these proteins. And while it's trying to repair things, it may accidentally damage this eye as well. Not all BOGO coupons are ones that you want. As always, thanks for learning with me, and if you've got a question, you know what to do.
Our bodies have been unaware of the existence of the eyes. The eye hides itself to protect itself. If it's discovered by the immune system, it becomes a target of the immune system. The eye is one of the most important organs in the body, but it has 2 different immune systems. The immune system, as the body's protective barrier, will raise the body temperature to eliminate viruses whenever they invade. Our eyes can't withstand high temperatures, so they have their own immune system. The body's immune system attacks the eye because the eye is a foreign object to it. If the body detects the presence of the eye, the white blood cells will instantly melt the eyeball into the socket. The structure of the eye is comparable to an extremely complex optical system. The human eye has 576 million pixels, which no digital camera can match. Even Darwin, the author of the theory of evolution, suspected more than once that the eye was an organ created by God. So what are the conditions under which the eye is detected by the body? When your eyeball is injured, the lens breaks and the lens proteins flow into the bloodstream and become antigens. That's when the immune system detects the eye. The body then produces antibodies, which are extremely aggressive. They also detect the presence of another healthy eye. That's why when one eye is injured, it needs to be surgically removed. Otherwise, the other healthy eye won't survive.
Why the eyes can't be detected by our body. The eyes hide themselves all the time. It's all about self-preservation. This is because once the eye is detected by the immune system attacks the eye like crazy. As one of the most important organs in the body, our bodies don't even know the eyes exist because they don't use the same immune system. And the immune system is the body's protective barrier. Every time a virus invades, the immune system, as the body's protective barrier, will use temperature spikes to eliminate viruses, and the eyes can't withstand high temperatures, so it runs its own immune system to protect itself. The eye and the body are two separate departments, and the reason why the immune system attacks the eye, because the eye is neither a virus nor a bacteria, are neither viruses nor bacteria. It's a foreign object, which means that if the body detects the presence of an eye, your immune system will attack immediately. The white blood cells will instantly melt the eyeball into the socket. But the mystery of the eye doesn't stop there. The structure of the eye is an extremely complex optical system. The human eye has 576 billion pixels, which no digital camera can match. And Darwin, who proposed the theory of evolution, suspected more than once that the eye was an organ created by God. So under what circumstances? When the eye is discovered by the body? When the eyeball is injured and the lens ruptures, then the lens proteins flow into the bloodstream and become antigens. Then the immune system detects it. The body then produces antibodies, and these antibodies are aggressive. They can detect the presence of another healthy eye, and that's why, if one of the eyes is injured, needs to be surgically removed, or the other healthy eye won't survive.
Did you know that if your eyes were in contact with your immune system, they would actually be destroyed by your own cells? Let me explain. So your eyes actually operate in a zone called immune privilege, which just means that they have their own set-aside immune system that kind of acts on them. And this is to reduce things such as inflammation, swelling, because if your eyes are inflamed or swelling, well, then you're not able to see. So it's very important that the eyes have this in order to continue their functions despite any pathogens or other diseases that might be impacting them. So really the best way that your eyes can actually defend is through tears. This is to help get the actual pathogens or other debris that have gone into your eyes out as quickly as possible. If you like this fact, make sure to follow for more. Thanks.
And I've got something for you right here. She's got a gun! It's a letter, Lisa.